Hello, students. We're here to score our second student response. We'll call this student response number 2. Have this on your desk, and we're going to grade it. Hopefully, you're getting kind of used to the point values. I still have my sheet here if we need them. Okay. So we know what the problem's about. Let's go straight to the answer. How many days was the sun visible at noon in March? This student has 24 days. I'm going to pause the video. You tell me, are they getting a point or nothing? This one is all or nothing. You either get +1 or you get plus nada. Okay, I hope you all decided yes. Remember, part A, this is the depth of knowledge 1. This is so easy. You don't have to show any real work. They didn't show any work, but they still get the point because this is depth of knowledge 1. Everybody should be getting part A right. Let's go to part B, depth of knowledge 2. How many more days was the sun visible at noon in May than in April? Explain how you found your answer. Okay, let's read it. I first found my answer by looking at the chart. Then I realized that I needed to subtract. Finally, I got my answer of 1 1/2. So let me show you what the rubric is again. The rubric, they got +1 for having the answer of 6 days. And then the other point came for a correct and complete support. If they had correct but incomplete support, you could give them a ½ point. Okay, let's read it again. I first found my answer by looking at the chart. Then I realized that I needed to subtract. Finally, I got my answer of 1 1/2. Okay, pause the video and see what you think. Okay, so I looked at it too. I'm a little hesitant on this one. I like that they said subtract for 2 reasons. The how many more days, or they could have been talking about subtraction in the sense of like, remember how like April and May, this is where they were the same, but like you have an additional 1 1/2 suns here. So like if you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/2 suns, 5.5 suns minus 1, 2, 3, 4 suns, you get 1.5. So I think what's happening here is that they got to the 1 1/2. What they didn't do was multiply the extra 1 1/2 suns by 4. They forgot this part, right? So I think I cannot give them this point because they did not get 6. So that's out. I can't give them a whole point because it's not correct support. It's not all correct. It is incomplete support. So I'm going to award them a ½ point. I don't know what you guys did, but I'm going to award them that little ½ point because it's not all wrong. It's just not complete. Had they taken, what would have made it complete is taking 1 1/2 times 4 and getting 6 days. That's what they needed yet. So this would have been complete support and the answer. Okay, so we'll give them a ½ there. And now for the part C. Let's look at part C. All right, this is the 9 suns in June. Explain how you know Gabriella made a mistake. Let's read it. First, I was confused until I looked at the key, which said a sun equals 4 days. Then I did the math and realized 9 suns times 4 days, and each sun equals 36 days. You can see where I'm going with this. Finally, it's wrong because you can't have 36 days in a month. Pause me, score it. Remember, this one was +1 if they have a correct and complete explanation, plus a ½ for a correct but incomplete explanation, and then anything else would be +0. Okay, we're back. I gave them a full point. I loved this answer. I loved this part. You can see where I'm going with this. Like, I love how this person's like talking to me, like we're having a conversation. Okay, so let's total up the points. We have 1, 2.5. So this student would score 2.5. But the only problem is, up in Harrisburg, when they score these in May or June, they do not allow an open-ended item to have a half point. So they will round this down, round down. I wish they rounded up, but they don't. We're going to round that down to 2. And sure enough, the state gave them 2 points as well. So we did pretty good with that. Okay, great. Thanks for watching. Happy trails to you.